Hey, JCake here. I want to thank you for sharing part of your day with me. Well, it's here, ladies and gentlemen. It is Super Bowl Sunday. It is about 4 o'clock Eastern time, and I want to get right to the point. We're going to be opening a ton of sports cards, football cards, because it is Super Bowl Sunday. I do want to give a shout out to the two individuals who helped me get this large mass of cards that we're going to open today. The first person, his username is jjochim. I will drop it down in the description area. Please go look at his stuff. He gave me a great deal on a large collection that he had with some boxes and a bunch of loose packs. The second person who helped me out has a username of sethlablair. I did not ask him, however, I did want to give him a shout out. He did sell me this stuff. It was an auction. I did win it, so I didn't want to give jjochim a shout out without sethlablair. I will put both of their information down in the description box below, so please go look at their auctions, look at their stuff, reach out to them if you have any questions. They do have good stuff. They help me out so much, and I appreciate what they've done. So we're just going to go ahead and get right to it. Well, this is the haul, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited to go ahead and get to it. We're going to have 3 sealed retail boxes of 1997 Flair Ultra Football. We then have 40 loose sealed packs of 1997 Flair Ultra Football. We then have 5 sealed packs of 1997 Fleer Football, and going to end with 5 sealed packs of 1996 Skybox Impact. Let's readjust and get right to opening these packs and seeing what's inside. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are ready. We do have sleeves. We do have some loose top loaders. We have a new set of top loaders. We have 3 displays in case we had something really cool. And I'm thinking the order of this opening will go 10 loose box, 10 loose box, 10 loose box, 10 loose, and then end with the final 2 sets of 5. So without further ado, let's get it going. So there were some technical difficulties opening that first pack, so we are going to go ahead and get to this first pack. Again, I'm going to redo all of the cards that were in there, and then we're going to continue on like there were no issues. First card we hit, Simeon Rice. Loved him when he was with the Bucks. I was a huge Bucks fan. Once they drafted Jameis Winston, I renounced my fanhood. I'm good with him again. I didn't chase Tom Brady there. Huge fan of their offense with Warrick Dunn and Mike Alstott. And then, of course, their defense, Warren Sapp, John Lynch, my boy Derek Brooks, Hardy Nickerson. Those guys really made me love football. And also just love that creamsicle orange. So Simeon Rice was my boy back in the day. I'm going to do my best. Michael Irvin, as a Washington Red Potatoes fan, I did not like this man. However, I would absolutely take him on my fantasy teams. We did end up hitting an insert. So that's pretty cool. Steve Young already hitting some Hall of Famers with Michael Irvin and now Steve Young. Super excited about that. We will sleeve that up here in a second. And this is going to be an insert we're going to see a lot of this $1 million moments. Drew Bledsoe, I think he's more famous known to be the guy who got knocked out to give Tom Brady his chance than an NFL quarterback. So that's pretty cool. That is an insert. John Elway. This one's for John. I really enjoyed their throwback uniforms with the Bronco in the middle of the D, with that, I guess, something shooting out of the horn. So thought that was really cool. And, just the look of these cards with that flashy bottom. So just making sure that we have good looks at all these. Next card, Leland McElroy. Don't really know a whole lot about him. I know he was a rookie in '96. He was pretty hyped up. He went to the Cardinals, and that's really about it. And the last one, Rodney Hampton. Big fella wearing 27 before Mr. Brandon Jacobs did. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. So that was a pretty good first pack. I enjoyed that. I will just be checking the back to make sure I didn't hit any gold medallions. And we'll be setting these aside over here. That was the first pack. Okay, so second pack. Let's hope there are no hiccups or snafus moving forward. And okay, there we go. Multiple degrees, we can't open a pack of cards. Okay, so Brett Favre. There we go. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Brett Favre? Go ahead and put that in the bottom. I know that for me, it is, we all know The 499-yard game he had after his dad passed away on Monday Night Football against the Oakland Raiders. What were y'all thinking? That's what I was thinking. Again, a little bit of bricking, so I'm going to try to fix that on the run. Oh, Brad Johnson. That's another guy who played for my Washington Red Potatoes. I always thought he looked pretty cool with the Vikings. Looked good in that purple. I never had an issue with him. Ooh, rookies. Bryant Westbrook. Now, I am a huge Texas Longhorns fan, so I'm happy that I got this. Ooh, there we go. Bryant Westbrook. Put that over there with inserts. Another $1 million moment. Chris Carter. Talk about just a talented player that's underrated. Started his career with the Eagles and then came over to the Vikings and had a phenomenal core with him. Randy Moss and Jake Reed. Can't forget about Jim Kleinsoster. Some guy named Adrian Peterson. And I think it's just unfortunate that he never got the chance to do what he needed to, especially in 1998 when the Minnesota Vikings were so good. And the Atlanta Falcons just came in and were like, you know what? Morton Anderson missed, so we're going to take advantage of that, and we're going to go to the Super Bowl, and you're not, so. Ooh, you teal green. That's not really anything special. I think his name is cool. He is a rookie this year, 1997, coming out of Miami. Went to the Dolphins, didn't really do anything in the NFL. Ray Caruth. We're not going to talk anymore about this guy, but there we go. We got a Ray Caruth card. And Keyshawn Johnson. There we go. I think he looked so good in the Jets green. Jets, Jets. Man. Oh, that's a cool looking card. Yeah. This Ray Caruth. Yeah. You're trash. You're trash. Okay, there we go. Pack number 3. And you might be wondering, and if you are, then I would advise you to go look. If you're wondering, why did you just rip that card up and say he's trash? Just take my word for it. He's trash. I don't want to talk anymore about him, but I did want to just let someone know in case they're like, oh my gosh, why would you rip that card up? Why would you do that? Yeah, there are reasons. Look it up, but not if you have a weak stomach, not if you are a good human being. So, in any case, okay, James Stewart. When the Jaguars became a team in the mid-90s, I was a huge Jaguars fan. And then I'll go ahead and get to it on the back. Mark Brunell. So look at these two fellas, Jaguar greats. So very happy that I was able to pull those two. Let's see. Okay. A little bit of bricking going on. Not terrible. Eddie George. That man was a runner and a half. He fought so hard. And I am so glad that I am able to see him in the old Oakland. I say Oakland, my goodness. Houston Oilers helmet. I think him, Frank Wycheck, Steve McNair, RIP, were a great team. I think that actually was a forward pass for them to go to the Super Bowl, and I think the Bills should have gone, but still glad to see my boy Eddie George. Ooh, we just talked about this. Oh my gosh. Oh, talent show. Mike Alstott. We'll get to that in a second. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, talent show, Mike Alstott. I love that card. We'll get to it in just a second again. Lou Groza. There we go. Nice little $1 million moment. Lou Groza, if you are not familiar, he is a very famous field goal kicker. There is an award named after him that the best kicker in the nation gets. So, a nice little fun fact for you. Michael Booker. He's a rookie. He went to Nebraska, drafted by the Falcons. And Eric Schwann. I just think that's a funny name. I don't know anything about this fella, but Eric Schwann. Okay, let's get to my Mike Alstott card. Holy moly. Oh, this is amazing. Amazing. This bad boy might go off to grading, mainly just because I love Mike Alstott. Oh my gosh, I did not plan for that to happen, but that's what makes this series great. Talent Show is an insert in Series 2 for 1997 Fleer Ultra. Mike Alstott did go to Purdue in the Big Ten, and he was a rumbling, bumbling, stumbling kind of guy. So definitely going to put that bad boy right there. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so glad I hit that. Those. Okay, we are, what, 3 packs in and already have my favorite player. So that's great. Okay, so like we talked about before, I'm going to try to mess with the bricking a little bit. And you know, that's going to happen with cards that are almost 30 years old. So look at them while I'm doing it, so I'm not doing anything crazy with them. Yeah, there's 2 that are stuck together. I'm not looking at them because I want to. Okay, there we go. So, oh, there we go. Scott Mitchell. So I think it's great that there was a documentary on Scott Mitchell talking about when he did take number 19 when he went to the Ravens. Because the Ravens were the Baltimore Colts and they moved in the middle of the night. Mr. Unitas was number 19, so people were pissed when he took number 19 when he went to the Ravens. So that's a nice little fun fact for you. But he played on some bad teams, but man, he had some good players around him. Mainly my boy Herman Moore, who went to UVA. I'm a big fan of UVA. And some guy named Barry Sanders. You might have heard of him. Zach Thomas. Oh my gosh. This guy was a monster. Actually, my cousin looks like Zach Thomas. Nah, you know, I think that's so cool that he looks like an NFL linebacker. But in any case, Zach Thomas, one of the scariest linebackers. And I tell you one thing, when he, you know, was up in that hole, stuffing it, it could have been Mike Alstott, and Zach Thomas was taking him down. So, very feared defender on a pretty underwhelming Miami Dolphins team stuff in the 90s. Woo! Terrell Davis, play of the game insert. So, Terrell Davis went to Georgia. He is a fine specimen of a running back. And by that I mean he really sacrificed for his team. If you go back and look at the 1997, I believe, 1997 Super Bowl when they were playing the Green Bay Packers, he had a migraine. He has chronic migraines, and it was to the point where he couldn't even see. He couldn't open his eyes, but they put him out there as a decoy. Denver Broncos ended up scoring and obviously winning the 1997 and 1998 Super Bowl, but he really put it on the line for the Broncos, so that was pretty cool. So that is an insert, so we're going to put that over there. Another $1 million moment, Marcus Allen. Another cool insert. Marcus Allen is a pretty good back, so. Dorsey Levens. Oh, man. When I was younger, I was a big fan of the Packers, and I announced them as, what's that? I'm trying to fix this stuff. Announced them as my favorite team, so of course I had like their book bag and stuff like that. I loved William Henderson, loved Dorsey Levens. Of course, my boy at quarterback was Brett Favre, and then outside you had Antonio Gates. We're not talking about Mark Chmura, he's a bad person. But in any case, Dorsey Levens was a great back. Very underrated. Okay, we got another card. Darnay Scott. He's wide receiver, played for the Bengals. So, there we go. And the last card of this pack, a Marcus Allen. Well, there we go. 2 Marcus Allens in the same pack. So, that's pretty cool. If you're a Marcus Allen fan, Chiefs fan, or a Raiders fan, or I guess a USC fan, there you go. It's a pretty cool pack, huh? Oh, yeah, that had a little bit of bricking. Oh, that had some bricking, too. Oh, my gosh. There we go. Okay, hopefully no more bricking or very limited bricking in this pack. So, Orlando Pace. Holy cow. Okay, so I loved Orlando Pace because I was a lineman in high school, and Orlando Pace was amazing. He was the epitome of a great tackle. Played on a lot of bad teams over the years, but was able to obviously become a member of the greatest show on turf, and the rest is pretty much history. Definitely one of my favorite linemen. That is a rookie, so that's pretty sweet. I'm going to put that over there, and I'm going to sleeve up. Johnny Morton, another pretty underrated wide receiver who played on a lot of bad Lions teams. Oh, are you kidding me? So not only did I talk about how much I love Mike Alstott and love the defense of the Buccaneers, I talked about how much I love Warrick Dunn. And here we go, another rookie insert from my boy. Holy cow. Let's go ahead and get that sleeved up real quick. And while we wait, you can see the next card is actually $1 Million Moment from Terrell Davis. So that is pretty cool. Again, we talked a little about his contribution to the Broncos during that Super Bowl run. So that's another cool card. Jarris McPhail. I don't know anything about this guy. He's a running back, though. Played for the Dolphins. Eric Schwann, we already got one of his cards, so no more to say about this fella. And there's some bricking on this last card. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh gosh, come on. There we go. And Vinny Testaverde. Yeah, you can see. Oh, there we go. But in any case, it's a good thing this wasn't my favorite card in the world. But cool. Vinny Testaverde. Okay. A little bit of bricking. Yeah, fixing that. Okay. Rocking and a rolling. Bryant Westbrook, another Texas boy that I am able to put in my stack. Bryant Westbrook was a cornerback who, like we talked about earlier with the rookie card we got from him. Rookie insert. This is a rookie card from the set where Texas played cornerback for the Detroit Lions. Jim Everett. Wasn't Jim Everett the person who got mad during an interview because the person kept calling him the wrong name? Yeah, that's funny. That is funny. Woo! Talent show. One sec. Yeah, talent show. Jamal Anderson. Talk about a fella who really did something with his time in the limelight. He did the Dirty Bird and, carried the Falcons to the Super Bowl in 1998. So that's pretty cool. Garo Yepremian. There we go. That's pretty cool. Wasn't this the guy who missed the field goal because it was mishandled and tried to throw it and then got walloped by a Washington Red Potatoes player? I think so. Jermaine Lewis for the Ravens. Ken Dilger. Tell me the last time you thought of Ken Dilger. Yeah. And Cortez Kennedy. Ooh, look, my Buccaneers. There we go. Cortez Kennedy was a pretty underrated lineman. He did pretty well for himself in the NFL. Wasn't gonna blow you away, but he did very well. So, heck yeah. Hey. Woo! Trent Dilfer. That was upside down. This might be a special pack. There we go. Trent Dilfer looking cool as ever in that creamsicle orange. Oh. That was weird. Upside down. Brad Johnson. This is one we already have one of, so that's pretty cool again. Lawyer Malloy. This guy, talk about a great safety on a team that was really, I guess, carried by their offense. Drew Bledsoe, Terry Glenn, Curtis Martin. You had Ben Coates at tight end. But their defense you had a few players, Sean Springs, you have Lawyer Malloy, but, pretty happy with how this fella's career turned out. I mean, I thought he was always good, and, I would have picked him on my team. Warren Moon, $1 million moment. Another Jermaine Lewis base card. Another Ken Delger base card. And, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool shot right there by John Henry Mills, linebacker for the Houston Oilers. Don't know anything about it, but that's a pretty cool shot. I am so happy with some of the guys that we've hit so far. Jason Dunn, tight end for the Eagles. Stan Humphreys. I had a teacher when I was in elementary school. Her last name was Humphreys, and I always asked her, was her husband's name Stan? Because I thought it was this guy. Kevin Green for the Panthers. Also, when the Panthers became a team in the mid-90s, I was a big fan of them. I think it's just because they had a really cool logo. But also, I do have roots in North Carolina, so I think that may have been it. But Kevin Green, talk about underrated. Started his career, early on playing for the Steelers and on that hard-nosed defense, and then was, bounced around a little bit through trade, through release, pickups, and so forth. And wound up on the Panthers doing his thing. So, good deal. Good deal. Carl Eller. He was a defensive end for that very vaunted Vikings front, Purple People Eaters. Oh, that's a pretty cool little lesson right there. Josh McPhail, another duplicate. Rashawn Salam. This fella, talk about a bust. He did nothing but injuries did derail his career. So, out of Colorado, too. And Rob Moore, wide receiver for the Cardinals. Okay, this will be the 9th pack that we are going to open. We've had a few duds as of these last few packs, so I'm not even going to try to say this name, but just know that we got his card. Bert Emanuel for the Falcons. Wide receiver. I do remember him. Thomas Lewis. Wide receiver for the Gigantes. Bobby Lane. Night Train Lane. Wow. I'm looking because pretty sure this was the last time the Lions won the Super Bowl. 1957. Bobby Lane was the quarterback. So, well, that says 53. So, obviously, this wasn't the last time, but crazy. Jimmy Smith, another great Jacksonville Jaguar player that I used to love back in the day. Go. Eric Schwann is the 3rd time we've gotten this card. And look at that, Kerry Collins. Nice. That's a pretty cool shot, too. Kind of reminds me of the shots from Top Stadium Club cards. Some of them are in the heat of the moment, like during the game. But others are just kind of offshoots. Or one-offs when they're just in the dugout or just hanging around on base or something like that, joking around. So, yeah, I like those shots, and I like that shot of Mr. Kerry Collins. So, Adrian Morrell, JETS, Jets. And this back card right here, ooh, bad. Man, so that's no good. Warrick Dunn. Nice. I'm happy about that. Good job. Brian Still, wide receiver for the San Diego Chargers. Roman Gabriel. He was a quarterback for the Rams back in the day, so pretty cool. Oh, Levon Kirkland. I'll tell you one thing. The Pittsburgh Steelers always had amazing linebackers. And I mean, they still do with TJ Watt, who got snubbed out of Defensive Player of the Year, but that's beside the point. So yeah, Levon Kirkland. Oh, Mr. Deion Sanders. As a Washington Red Potatoes fan, I hated him. Then when he came to play in Washington, I also didn't exactly like him because he was washed up at the time. But it's a pretty cool shot. And then we get back to these cards that we already went over. So, okay. Wow. So that does it for the first 10 packs. Let's go ahead and move these out of the way and get to the other boxes. Here we go. So this will be the first box we open. Pretty excited. Ooh. So you can see it was retail, and it was sealed, so I'm pretty happy about that. And so these are just some of the odds that we have. Obviously, we're going to be looking for some gold medallions. We're also going to be looking for these talent shows. So we were able to get one of the best, in my opinion, talent shows in my boy, Mike Alstott. So. Okay, so hopefully there's no bricking, but we're also not going to be surprised if there is bricking. So, oh, Jake Plummer, Jake the Snake. I was a huge fan of Jake Plummer when he was at Arizona State back in the day, and once he came in the league, I tried to collect his cards, but you know I was on a budget and I was young. So, Tiki Barber, my gosh. Having roots in North Carolina and Virginia, I was a huge and still am a big fan of University of Virginia. So when Tiki and Rondé were there, I was all about those two guys. So that is pretty sweet that I was able to get that card right there. Another Yatil Green rookies. Insert this time not the base rookie. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, Tony Dorsett. Pretty cool. $1 million moment there for the Dallas Cowboys. Boo. Kimball Anders, running back for the Chiefs. Is this the first Chiefs card that we've gotten? I think the only 49ers card we got was the Steve Young, the very first pack. And then this is the first Chiefs card. So I'm going to go ahead and say with the luck, it's going to be the 49ers to win the Super Bowl. Tom Knight. Tell me if you know who Tom Knight is. Oh, and there was a bricked card. One sec. I like this guy's name. Bam Morris. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. So, that was a nice first pack out of this box. Ooh, Corey Dillon. Holy moly, this guy was a tough runner. I hated seeing him going against my team, but I loved when I was able to get him on my fantasy team. Nice. Brad Johnson. Troy Aikman. Again, Washington Red Potatoes. I hated this man. Wesley Walker for the Jets. $1 million moment. Insert. Derek Holmes. That's a pretty interesting way to spell Derek, but that's pretty cool. Desmond Howard. This guy went to a college that cheats. And Terrell Davis. Nice. Oh yeah, that was full of bricking. Ooh, Terry Kirby with a Washington Red Potato guy trying to tackle him. He probably didn't. He probably got run over. Simeon Rice, as we talked about before. We already got this card of him. Michael Westbrook, Washington Red Potato. Very cool. Derek Thomas, RIP. It's a pretty cool card. Another John Elway. Dwayne Rudd. Ooh, nice. And Jesse Tuggle. Another guy who was going to come up and meet you in the hole and take on whoever was going to try to block him. So, So you might be wondering, what are you going to do with all these extra cards? Probably put them on eBay and sell them as a lot or in duplicates or whatever it may be. So, Jason Dunn. This is that first card is a duplicate. Steve Young. There we go. We've got him as an insert in the first pack, and this is the first base card we've gotten on him. Jim Harbaugh. He just took the head coaching job for the Bolts after leaving the college where he cheated to win a national championship. Roger Craig, $1 million moment for the Niners. Eric Kennison, wide receiver for the Rams. William Floyd, Niners. And Jeff Blake, who went to East Carolina University. And I like them because they have a pirate for a mascot. So we definitely slowed down a little bit. Hopefully we will get some mojo back. We do still have a lot of packs to open. So, but I mean, I also, feel like everyone realized we're going to hit a lot of repeats. So, William Rofe. This guy was an amazing tackle in the league, and yeah, he protected some bad quarterbacks. Jerry Rice. There we go, the GOAT. There we go, Blitzkrieg for Cordell Stewart. That is a pretty sweet insert. Let's see. There we go. It's not the die cut variation, but nice. Okay, so Jim Backen, $1 million moment. Tim Biakabatuka. One of my buddies in elementary school loved this guy. I don't know why. He was a big Panthers fan, but he loved Tim Biakabatuka. Come on. Yep. Curtis Conway. Another good player that's underrated. And another Cortez Kennedy. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve up this Cordell Stewart. Cordell Stewart was, in my opinion, a really good quarterback. Called him Slash, because he was able to run and throw. Alex Molden, cornerback for the Saints. Terrence Mathis, wide receiver for the Falcons. Michael Irvin, we already had this card earlier. Marcus Allen, we already had this card earlier too. Eric Rett, running back for the Buccaneers. Mike Tomczak, quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And checklist. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and put that over there just so I know what cards that I have. So in case I want to put together a full set and sell that on eBay. I feel like I might be able to do that. Kind of cool. A good idea. Thurman Thomas. Woo! Bobby Ingram. Very good wide receiver for the Bears. Just wasn't able to really, unfortunately, live up to what he should have, and people expected him to coming out of Penn State. Brian Still, we have that card already. Lou Groza, we have that card already. Michael Booker, we have that card already. Joey Galloway. He's an announcer now, sports analyst. But did some pretty good stuff back in the day when he was playing. And Vinny Testaverde, we already have that card. Haha, Sam Mills. Holy cow, this fella was amazing when he played with the Panthers, but then when he went over and played for the Saints, he was very inspirational, especially getting them to the Super Bowl and doing so much for them in that city. Oh, look at this, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Who would have thought? A basketball player. Oh, look. Another play of the game, Terrell Davis. That's cool. Herschel Walker, $1 million moment. Man, when the Cowboys pulled off that trade to the Minnesota Vikings, sending Herschel Walker up there, getting all those draft picks, that was great. Herman Moore, as we talked about before, he was a UVA grad, so that's pretty cool. Mike Alstott, my boy. I didn't even realize he's going against the Washington Red Potatoes in his picture, so nice. We're going to sleeve that bad boy. And Dale Carter played for the Chiefs. Nice. Okay, so let's put that over there. Put these over here. Nice stack of these going. Back in the day, these cost $1.99. So I would go into it was Revco back in the day, or CVS now. So I'd buy these and be so happy. Antonio Freeman, talked about him a little bit earlier on those Packers teams in the mid 90s. He also went to Virginia Tech, and being a UVA fan, he usually did some damage against us. So Bert Emanuel, we already have that card. Woo! Talent show, Marshall Faulk. This fella burst onto the scene and just worked wonders when he was at San Diego State and came into the league and just continued to perform. Thought he was at the end of his rope and end of his career, and went to the greatest show on turf. So we'll get that sleeved up in just a second. Ray Berry, there we go. He was a wide receiver back in the day. There we go. $1 million moment. Junior Seau, RIP. Very cool card. Oh, come on now. Darnay Scott. Got that card. Drew Bledsoe. Look at him. He's being mobile. Should have been mobile when he got his head knocked off. He was making a play. I get it. That was nothing against him. I never had an issue with Drew Bledsoe, except when he went to the Dallas Cowboys and he beat the Washington Red Potatoes. So, okay. So my phone just restarted, so if you hear a noise, that is my phone starting back up. Tyrus McCloud. That's pretty cool. Don't know anything about this fella. He's a rookie. He went to the Ravens, so. Oh, we got another cool card. I don't know who. There we go. Another Warrick Dunn. Heck yeah, I'll take that all day, every day. And we got a Blitzkrieg Emmitt Smith. Nice. Very nice. Woo. Warren Moon. $1 million moment. We already have that card. Tony Banks. I always thought the Rams' old uniforms looked cool. I don't know why. I just thought they did. Russell or excuse me, Daryl Russell. I was thinking of Russell, Maryland. Daryl Russell out of USC. Pretty cool. Rookie. And Marcus Allen. Got that card. Sleeving up the Blitzkrieg. We're gonna put this board down. We're gonna put it over there. Okay, so nice. That was a nice little pack. We've had a little bit of run here. These last two packs had some decent stuff in them. So let's see. Ooh, Brian Mitchell. This guy is super underrated, especially as a kick returner. And I definitely feel like he did more for us when he was a kick returner and was underrated and underappreciated, especially when he went to the Eagles and he returned kicks on us. So, yeah, don't appreciate what you got until it's gone. Greg Hill, yeah, fan favorite, right? Jim Drunken-Miller. I always thought he had the funniest name. He went to Virginia Tech. He was a quarterback. And again, his actual name is Jim Drunken-Miller. I'm not making that up. Look him up. He fizzled out in the NFL, but still funny. I'll put that. Ricky Waters. There we go. $1 million moment. Derek Alexander, wide receiver for the Ravens. Chris Sanders, wide receiver for the Houston Oilers. And another Kerry Collins card. I'm going to restart my phone or open it up, see what's going on. I have it on silent, so hopefully won't hear much of anything. And yep, putting my big old head in the shot. I dropped the pack of cards. Okay, so Wayne Krebet, this guy right here, super underrated, and he did so much. Career was cut short by injuries, but man, I really liked Wayne Krebet. Curtis, my favorite Martin. Whew, we were talking earlier about those Patriots teams in the 90s and how Drew Bledsoe and Terry Glenn, Ben Coates, and then of course Curtis Martin did so well for him. And I mean, there we go. This fella right here. I liked him. Oh, look at that. We got another Steve Young insert. That's pretty cool. Desmond Howard. $1 million moment. Ray Zellers. Run 34 before Mr. Ricky Williams did. Another Yatil Green rookie. And Sean Jones. Played for the Packers. Tim Brown, this guy right here, wore a Golden Dome helmet. Obviously went to Notre Dame. Did so much for the Oakland Raiders and unfortunately was not rewarded as much as he probably should have been. Larry Malloy, we talked about him before. Woo! Talent show Joey Galloway for the Seahawks. That's pretty cool. We'll sleeve that up in just a second. Kellen Winslow. This is probably one of the most iconic shots. Probably top 10 iconic shots in the NFL. Being helped off the field after playing such a great game. Terry Glenn. We talked about this guy being such a vital part of the Patriots offense. Leonard Russell, played for the Chargers. And Danny Warfel, rookie, went to the Saints, ended up coming back playing for the Washington Red Potatoes and did nothing for us. I'm going to get the Galloway sleeved up. Okay, looks like we got 4 more packs. So there we go. A lot of notifications from eBay. I got a lot of stuff ending today. So ho, slash Mr. Cordell Stewart. Keenan McCardale. This fella started his career playing for the Chargers, then went and did great things for the Jaguars. So always enjoyed watching him play. Jim Everett, another rookie we talked about, getting in trouble, fussing at an announcer. Drew Bledsoe, we already have that card. Josh McPhail, we already have that card. Some bricking. Ooh, Quentin Carriott, linebacker for the Colts. And O.J. McDuffie, this fella, underrated wide receiver. I'm not saying I liked him, but I also didn't have an issue with him. So, nice. Jamie Asher, this fella played for the Washington Red Potatoes. I don't think he contributed as much as we really wanted him to, but he was still a part of our team. Todd Collins. Gus Frerotte. Favorite memory of this guy, him running into the padding after scoring a touchdown and knocking himself out. Love that guy. Marshall Faulk, we talked about before. $1 Million Moment. Jimmy Smith, we have this card already. Eric Schwann is probably the 4th or 5th time we pulled that card. And Jamal Anderson, inventor of the Dirty Bird. I think he was the inventor. He's the only person I know who did it. So. 3 packs left in this first box. And we've hit some pretty good stuff. Pretty happy. Chris Carter. We talked about how amazing he was. Zach Thomas talked about how good he was back in the day as well. Rookies. Brant Westbrook again. Paul Hornung. $1 Million Moment kicker and multi-positional player for the Packers, who housed Dorsey Levens. Robert Smith, a guy who retired way too early, was a very talented running back when he was in Minnesota and decided to hang him up. And Mark Brunell. Two packs left. So it looks like this first box, first little bit took us about an hour. So hopefully we'll be able to get through these a little quicker. Ricky Waters, talked about him before. Michael Jackson, oh my gosh. I had a Michael Jackson card. Holy cow, that's awesome. John Freeze. Everyone remembers John Freeze. Norm Van Brocklin, $1 Million Moments. Robert Brooks, that's another wide receiver for the Packers who did so much and was underrated. Hardy Nickerson, talked about him. Glad we were able to pull his card. And Neil O'Donnell. Okay, last pack magic right here, baby. We're going to get something good. We are. We're going to get something good. I feel it in my bones. Chris Slade. Nice. Isaac Bruce. Another member of the Greatest Show on Turf. Eddie George. We got that card already. John Elway. That's pretty cool. Looks like he's fallen. $1 Million Moment. Oh, let me put it the right way. Aeneas Williams. This fella. Great defensive back. Chris Jones. And Keyshawn. Okay, so maybe not the last pack magic, but hey, that's it. Nice first box. Got my boy Mike Alstott. So okay, now we're gonna move to the loose packs again. We have 10 of these to go. So Slash, Cordell Stewart, Quadri Ismail, Burt Emanuel, $1 Million Moment Sid Luckman, Derek Holmes, have that card already. Desmond Howard, have that card already. Drew Bledsoe, and have that card already. Gilbert Brown, I really liked this guy. I liked watching him play because he was so massive. He was so big. Another Michael Jackson card. Holy cow. I'm rich. Michael Jackson cards. Whoa, player of the game. Mr. Deion Sanders. Nice insert right there. Jim Backen again. $1 Million Moment. We hit that card already. Dorsey Levens. Multiple times we've hit that. Joey Galloway. Multiple times. And Kerry Collins. Multiple times. Okay. James Stewart. Jason Sehorn. Holy moly. This guy was great back in the day. Then he came over to the Washington Red Potatoes and was not good. Oh, Blitzkrieg Barry Sanders. Oh, no. Okay, luckily it landed on the table just on the bottom and went on carpet. So holy cow. That's sweet. We're going to get that sleeved up so we don't mess it up anymore. Marshall Faulk $1 Million Moment. William Floyd. Jeff Blake. Andrew Bledsoe. Oh, man. I didn't mess that up. So after I finish this pack, I'm going to clean up what's behind me. So, okay. Tim Brown. Got that card already. Eddie George got that card already. Steve Young. Same insert we've gotten multiple times. Ooh, Cordell Stewart. $1 Million Moment. Eric Rhett. Duplicate. My Tom Zach duplicate. And checklist. Yep, same one we got before. Okay. Barry Sanders. Nice. Pretty happy with that. Ted Johnson. That is another linebacker for that Patriots team that went, in my opinion, was an unsung hero. He did a lot, and most of the credit went to the offense. Riddell Anthony. Went to my Buccaneers. Marcus Allen, $1 Million Moment. Michael Booker, rookie. Jesse Tuggle. And Eddie Testaverde. So we've hit that same Steve Young insert several times, so maybe it's worth something. Anthony Johnson, running back for the Carolina Panthers. Tiki Barber, another rookie card. Woo, Sean Springs, rookies insert. Pretty happy with that. Gonna sleeve that bad boy up. Troy Aikman, $1 Million Moment. Marvin Harrison, his son is amazing. He was amazing and very grounded in his fundamentals. Ken Dilger and Rob Moore. Let me sleeve the Sean Springs up. We got, oh no. Luckily, I sleeved that up. My big head's in the shot again. Okay, so Blitzkrieg. There we go. Nice, nice. Nice. Okay. I'm rolling over all these empty packs. I've just thrown behind me. Okay. Let's see what we got. Quadri Ismail. Kevin Green. Woo! Finally a different insert. Sunday School. There we go. I wasn't sure of the name of the insert. Sunday School. John Elway. Nice. $1 Million Moment. Paul Horning. Herman Moore. Drew Sayal, RIP. Cortez Kennedy. Nice, 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 nice. Sticking to my glove. Glad it wasn't another Steve Young. Alright. Antonio Freeman. Steve Young. Jerry Rice. $1 Million Moment. Billy Wade. Ho, 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 ho. Ray Zellers. Etiel Green. Sean Jones. Nothing special in that pack. All right, 2 more loose packs before we move back to a box and I clean up a little bit. Sam Mills again. Bobby Herbert. Justin's dad. Ooh, another talent show. Joey Galloway. Nice. Another $1 Million Moment. Emmitt Smith. Hardy Nickerson and Ken Norton. That man was a beast. He was a scary man too. Very, very scary. Okay, last pack before we clean up a little bit. Readjust, reorganize. Brian Mitchell. Jason Sehorn. Woo! Kerry Collins Sunday School insert. I'll take it. Cordell Stewart $1 Million Moment again. Ray Lewis. Taking down Lawrence Phillips too. 2 killer guys. Badunch. Dion and Kerry Collins again. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that there. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, we are back and we're going to jump right into box number 2. Got my handy dandy knife. There we go. Got a nice little cut. Oh, there's a little damage here. So that means that we're going to get good stuff in this one. Yep. Hopefully so. Let me take a drink real quick. Probably should have done that while I was off camera. Okay, yep. Let's do this. Let's do it. There we go. Get the trash can ready. Or just the bag that I'm going to put all these cards in. Okay, so we've redistributed everything over here. Let's get right into it. It's about 5:30 now, so we'll also start in about an hour, hour and a half. Minister of Defense, Reggie White, RIP. Gus Farrar, we talked about that card already. Blitzkrieg, Mr. Troy Aikman. There we go. $1 Million Moment, Drew Bledsoe. Hold on a minute. Derek Thomas, RIP. Another great player. Edgar Bennett. There we go. Liked him. And Carl Pickens. His son is definitely doing stuff in the NFL, and hopefully will continue to do well and keep his head out of, the gutter. You might hear my son in the background. So if you do, just don't mind him. He's just letting me know that he's also rooting for me to do well in these packs. So. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Trent Dilfer. Come on now. John Freeze, everyone's favorite fella. Ooh, Sunday School Cordell Stewart insert. Nice. Herm Edwards. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. What was the Philadelphia Miracle at Meadowlands? There we go. Ooh, Pat Barnes. There we go. It's a different rookie that we haven't gotten yet. Mike Tomczak. And Greg Lloyd, another one of those Steelers linebackers that was able to put a hit on you and have you remember it days later. Okay, so didn't even have a card open to put a sleeve in it, and I was already looking for it. So here we go. Here we go. This next pack. We're zooming, baby. We're zooming. Terry Kirby. He went to UVA. I just thought about that. Lawrence Phillips. Well, not going to talk much more about that. Oh, talent show. Steve McNair, RIP. Holy cow. That's awesome. Terrell Davis. $1 Million Moment. Eric Metcalf. Joey Galloway. And Steve McNair. Let's go ahead and get this talent show sleeved up. Nice. Pretty cool. Oh. Put those two up. Rocking and a rolling. Glenn Milburn. I've been looking forever for this card. Glenn Milburn. I've been looking forever for this card. Todd Collins. Kajana Carter. John Mackey. Woo! So if you are following my NCAA series with University of North Carolina Charlotte, or University of Charlotte, the 49ers, Taylor Thompson won the John Mackey Award. I don't know if that series, if that has come out yet, but just a little fun fact, a little surprise for you if you care about watching it. He does, in fact, win the Mackey. He was amazing for us. So, Harvey Williams. Jamal Anderson. Sam Madison. Oh, this guy was good. Oh, a different checklist. Oh, Jim Druckenmiller. Obviously running the option while at Virginia Tech. I told you that was his name, Jim Druckenmiller. Oh, man. Tony Martin, wide receiver for the Bolts. Tom Fears, $1 Million Moment. Ray Lewis. Dwayne Rudd. Ashley Ambrose. Anthony Johnson. Johnny Morton. Jim Everett. Oh, he got him Chris Everett. That's why he got mad. But it's Jim Everett. Gale Sayers. He was a good running back. Jermaine Lewis. Frank Wycheck. Yes. And Troy Davis. Yeah. Don't really do much in the NFL. So my son loves watching Elmo, so I keep humming that. Sean Springs. There we go. Did play for my Washington Red Potatoes. Lawrence Phillips. There we go. Another Sean Springs rookies. Nice. Where is that? There we go. Oh, no. He's over here. Boom. Reggie White, $1 Million Moments. Kent Graham. Leonard Russell. And Cedric Shaw. I was thinking of my running back from the series, Shedrick Bird, and my cornerback, Shedrick Ursery. Yeah, definitely go watch that series. If you haven't, go watch it. Please. Yay. Adrian Morrell. Wayne Corbett. Oh, we start off with 2 Jets. And Jim Druckenmiller, rookies again. Carl Eller, $1 Million Moments. Derek Alexander. Danny Warfel. Here it comes again. Yes. Another Orlando Pace rookie card. I will definitely take that. Jerry Rice. Another Rookies Warrick Dunn. Sweet. And look at that. Jerry Rice, $1 Million Moments. Mr. Emmitt Smith. Walter Jones. This guy was another great lineman in the NFL. So, keeping that bad boy. And O.J. McDuffie. Really like those 2 rookies right there. As a lineman, I appreciate what they did, what they had to do to get to the NFL. So, there we go. I mean, Jones blocked for my boy Warrick Dunn. Okay, so Charles Way. Brad Johnson, excuse me. Jim Harbaugh, Mr. Cheater. Desmond Howard. Another Derek Thomas. Quentin Corriette, and Desmond Howard. I don't think I've hit any golden medallions. If I have, let me know. But I don't think I have. Yep. Michael Bates. Andre Reed. Another great wide receiver. Didn't get enough praise. Kerry Collins Sunday School insert. Bruce Smith. This is my player, or the player that I got my number from. He is from Virginia. He went to Virginia Tech, drafted first overall in 1983 NFL draft. I love Bruce Smith. He did end up playing for my Washington Red Potatoes for a little bit towards the end of his career, so pretty happy about that. Pretty sweet, actually. Jarris McPhail. Neela Saban. And Dale Carter. That was that Sam Madison rookie put over there. Okay. Zoom in, baby. Michael Westbrook rookie. Steve Young. Chester McLaughlin. $1 Million Moment, Garo Yerpermian. Jimmy Smith. Peter Boulware. Ooh, that's a pretty great rookie right there. And Mr. Jeff Blake. Again. We got 6 packs left in this box. I believe it's 6. We are definitely making some good time here. Raymont Harris for the Bears. John Mobley, one of my favorite linebackers in the late 90s. Thought him, Romanowski for the Broncos, thought they were great. Maybe not the best people overall, but oh, there we go. Talent show. Jamal Anderson, nice. Sid Luckman, another $1 million moment for him. Junior Seau, RIP. Brian Cox, oh man, he was another great linebacker back in the 90s. Andrew Bledsoe. Thurman Thomas, Lamar Lathan, Terrence Mathis, Roman Gabriel, $1 million moment, already have that. Leland McElroy, Rodney Hampton, and Wesley Walls. Yes, love me some Wesley Walls. Oh, yeah. Scott Mitchell. Ben Coates, the guy we talked about multiple times on that offense for the Patriots. Washington Red Potato player right there. Marshall Faulk. Andre Reed, $1 million moment. Robert Brooks for the Packers. Frank Wycheck turned around, not sure why. I thought it was something special. Nope, Frank Wycheck and Neil O'Donnell. Oh man, I got my hopes up. Not gonna lie, I was like, what? They turned it around because it's special? No. Nope, sure didn't. Sure did not. Right, James Stewart. Mel Gray. Blitzkrieg Emmitt Smith. $1 million moment, Barry Sanders. Willie McGinnis, another Patriots defender that doesn't get enough respect. In my opinion, he doesn't. Yancey Thigpen. The last time you heard or thought of Yancey Thigpen. Probably thought of him before you thought about Ken Dilger. Okay, 2 packs left in this box. Moving right along. Keenan McCardell. Larry Centers. He did play for the Washington Red Potatoes. Oh my gosh. My boy, Mark Brunell, talent show. Sweet. Look at that. Roger Craig. Frank Sanders, underrated wide receiver. Dave Brown. Chris Sanders. Brett Favre. Greg Hill. Play of the game, Marshall Faulk. $1 million moment, Cordell Stewart. Rashawn Salam. Cortez Kennedy, and Michael Haynes. All right. Indeed, a second box. That is exciting. Okay, so now we're going to get to these loose packs. 537 right now. Let's zoom through these. Well, I don't believe the Super Bowl is actually going to start at 6:30. I think it'll start at 7. Still want to be ready because I'm hungry. Jim Druckenmiller, rookie. Warrick Dunn, rookie. Michael Irvin. Tony Dorsett, $1 million moment. Eric Metcalf. Nilo Saban. Jesse Tuggle. Trent Dilfer. Jim Schwantz. Ooh. Talent show, Jamal Anderson. Nice. John Elway, $1 million moment. Jarris McPhail. Mike Alstott. Heck yeah. Chris Sanders. Mike Alstott. Breaking these bad boys open. Terry Kirby. Mel Gray. Until Green rookies. John Mackey, $1 million moment. Herman Moore. Darnay Scott. Kerry Collins. Brian Mitchell. Greg Hill. And another Sunday School Steve Young insert. Jerry Rice, $1 million moment. Harvey Williams. Tamrick Vanover. I always thought that was like one of the coolest names when I was growing up. Steve McNair, RIP. These fellas over. The rookies are there. Straighten up a tad bit more. There we go. Stan Humphries. Kevin Hardy, that's another guy I really liked on that Jaguars defense. Oh, Blitzkrieg, Keyshawn Johnson. Nice. $1 million moment, Ricky Waters. Ricky Williams. William Floyd. And Jeff Blake. Isaac Bruce, Eddie George, play of the game for the third time, Terrell Davis, Steve Young, $1 million moment, Frank Sanders, Darnay Scott, and Sam Madison. Charles Way. Kingdom McCardell. Come on now. Brian Still. Billy Wade, $1 Million Moment. Michael Booker. Sean Jones and Wesley Walls again. Terry Kirby. Tony Martin. Jim Harbaugh. Roger Craig, $1 Million Moment. Derek Thomas, RIP. Walter Jones, rookie. Troy Davis, rookie. Checklist. Alex Molden. Lawrence Phillips. Kellen Winslow. William Floyd. Leonard Russell. Neil O'Donnell. Okay. Last loose pack of this stack. William Thomas, linebacker for the Eagles. Eric Moulds, another great wide receiver. Talent Show, Steve McNair insert. Cordell Stewart, $1 Million Moments. Herman Moore. Dave Brown. Greg Lloyd. Get to the box. Looks like even though I didn't get a good cut, it was already a tad open, so we'll get right to it. Ha ha ha! Orlando Pace rookie. There we go. Depending on how good condition these are in, I might get these graded. Come on. I don't know if this one will be it. I'm trying to keep it from... Put that down. Especially because the card behind it is a Marshall Faulk. And, you know, I like that guy. There we go, Marshall Faulk. And, woo! Sunday School Deion Sanders insert. I don't know if you saw that well. Deion Sanders Sunday School insert. And then Jerry Rice, $1 Million Moment. Derek Thomas, RIP. Nilo Saban. And Deion Sanders. How many Sunday schools are there? 10? Huh. This might be a set grade. Who knows? I mean, if I get them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got half of them. See what we can do with this other box. And there's a loose box. So, Michael Bates. Riddell Anthony. Bobby Herbert. Dang it, Bobby. Dan Marino, $1 Million Moments. Jimmy Smith. Eric Schwann. And Kerry Collins. Anthony Johnson. Terry Allen. Big bruising running back out of where'd he go? Colorado? Yeah, Colorado, I believe. Let me double check. I should know this. Clemson. Oh, man. I feel terrible. So, out of Clemson, you probably saw the next card I did, too. I'm pretty excited. Come on, Clemson played from Washington Red Potatoes. Woo! Talent Show, Mike Alstott. Oh, my gosh. I am pumped. I'm pumped. We did it again. We did it again. There we go. There are 10 of those. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. I mean, I can get that graded as well. So we'll see. So Gil Sayers, $1 million moment. Pat Barnes, rookie. Brian Cox, underrated linebacker, and Sam Madison, rookie. Yeah, I definitely believe I have some options for sets to grade moving forward. Ooh, Natron Means, yeah. Started his career as a San Diego Charger, then came over to the Jaguars and obviously set all the records there before Mr. Maurice Jones-Drew came along and did his thing. Nice. Okay. Andre Reed. Blitzkrieg. Oh, yeah, there's some stuff on the front, but Blitzkrieg. Cordell Stewart, $1 million moment. Billy Wade. Quentin Coriat, rookie. Hardy Nickerson, my boy for the Bucks. And Neil O'Donnell again. Blitzkrieg gets no. There's 18 of these, and I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those that may not be as good of a set for me to look to complete for grading. Oh, yeah. A big head keeps being with. Okay, so James Stewart, Johnny Morton, rookies, Dwayne Rudd. There we go. Tom Fears, $1 million moments. Edgar Bennett. I believe Edgar Bennett was actually the one who invented the Lambeau Leap as well. I think I saw something on that. It was a story that was done. Peter Boulware, rookie, and McNair, RIP. Now you might be saying, hey, why do you keep saying RIP after some of these players? Well, obviously they've passed away. I say obviously. If I say RIP, that means like rest in peace. I'm sure that there are other individuals who have not referred to or known that they passed away, so please forgive me. But Raymond Harris, Irving Fryer. Oh God, this guy was underrated. He was good. He was real good. Play of the game, Isaac Bruce. Nice. Sid Luckman, $1 million moment. Oh, bricked a tad bit. Come on now. Willie McGinnis. Oh, Willie McGinnis, Jamal Anderson, and Yancey Pigpen. Heads in the way again. Brett Favre. Jason Sehorn. Tony Martin. $1 million moment. Kent Graham. Ken Norton. Cedric Shaw. Quadri Ismail. Kevin Green. Ooh, talent show. Zach Thomas. Bobby Lane, $1 million moment. Robert Brooks, wide receiver for the Packers. Rashawn Salam, bust running back for the Bears. And Carl Pickens. So that's another one. So I think this is 7 of the 10 that we've got for the talent show. So yeah, let's see who the other 3 are, and maybe depending on how much those cost, I'll get that set graded. Okay, so checklist. Tyrone Wheatley. He went to Michigan. He cheated. Jim Schwantz. $1 Million Moment. Steve Young. Eric Metcalf for the Falcons. Leland McElroy for the Cardinals. And Rob Moore for the Cardinals. Bryant Westbrook. Kevin Hardy. Ooh, Darnell Autry rookies. It's backwards. Is it special? No. Gary Premian. Frank Sanders for the Cardinals. Tony Brackens. He was a Texas boy. There you go for the Jaguars. And Greg Lloyd for the Steelers. Nice. Okay. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Jim Druckenmiller, rookie. Napoleon Kaufman. This guy right here was good. Retired way too early. Eric Moulds. $1 Million Moment, Mr. Herm Edwards. Marvin Harrison. Ken Dilliger. Ray Caruth. Trash. Michael Westbrook, or Bryant Westbrook again. Michael Westbrook, holy cow. John Mobley. Larry Centers. Andre Reed. Emmitt Smith. Ricky Dudley. This guy was a pretty good tight end. Michael Haynes. Trent Dilfer. Kajana Carter. Blitzkrieg Barry Sanders. $1 Million Moment, Terrell Davis. Hugh Douglas. Ooh, this fella. He was a good fella. I liked him. Walter Jones. And Chris Warren. Okay. Zoom, 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 zoom. Glenn Milburn. Oh, that top is terrible. I haven't opening. Lawrence Phillips. Play of the game, Mark Brunell. Reggie White, Minister of Defense, $1 Million Moment. Bruce Smith. Yeah. So happy I got this fella. Oh, come on. I don't want to mess it up. There we go. Frank Wycheck and Wesley Walls, two of the most underrated and best tight ends back in the 90s. Hands down, do not argue with me because I believe it. I know it to be true. Adrian Morrell. Scott Mitchell. Ben Coates. $1 Million Moment, Barry Sanders. Dave Brown. Terrell Owens. And Ashley Ambrose. Yep. Charles Way. Stan Humphries. Mel Gray. Rowan Gabriel, $1 million moment. Ray Lewis. Rodney Hampton. Troy Davis. Two more packs in this box, and we will have finished off the 3 boxes. That is exciting. Sean Springs. William Thomas. Eddie Kennison Talent Show. Drew Pearson, $1 million moment. Levon Kirkland. Another cool pose from John Henry Mills. Oh, Raynard Wilson. That's just a pretty cool looking card. I don't know why it looks so cool, but it does. Okay. So the talent show, that's 10 of 10. So I think we only have 2 left. Holy cow. All right. Box is empty. We got this 1 pack left. So we have 20 packs left to open, and I definitely think we're going to be able to do. Ah, yes. This is just a sweet pose from Mr. Marino. Oh, my goodness. I hope that's not from his last game, because his last game was an absolute embarrassment. Which, no, it couldn't be from his last game because it was nice. But in any case, yeah, Marino definitely had a terrible last game. But that is a sweet pose. I like that picture. Kevin Turner. Woo! Rookies, Orlando Pace. Nice. Junior Seau, $1 million moment. Jermaine Lewis. Harvey Williams. Tamrick Vanover. Okay. Here we go. Last 10 packs of 1997 Fleer Ultra. Let's see if we can get good stuff. Maybe 2 more missing individuals for this talent show. Fingers crossed. Adrian Morrell, Napoleon Kaufman, another Sunday School, John Elway, Tom Fears, Rashawn Salam, Carl Pickens, and Ashley Ambrose. Ended with 2 Bengals. Now, it'd be nice to get the last 2 of the talent show. Also, kind of cool to get the last 5 of the Sunday School. I doubt we're going to get that lucky, but Gilbert Brown, Ted Johnson, Thomas Lewis, $1 million moment Jerome Bettis, Jarris McPhail, Darnay Scott, O.J. McDuffie. Oh, well, that's got a rubber band on it, so hopefully this isn't like a one-of-one, super rare, amazing card in here that's damaged. So, Glenn Milburn, Alex Molden, Kajana Carter, Roger Craig, Harvey Williams, Peter Boulware, Steve McNair. Michael Bates, Tyrone Wheatley, Larry Centers, Bobby Lane, $1 million moment, Jarris McPhail, Robert Smith, Jamal Anderson. Natron Means, Jason Sehorn, Marshall Falk, Carl Eller, $1 million moment, Eddie Kinnison, Quentin Coriat, and O.J. McDuffie. How did I put these? Jeff Graham. We have not had that card yet. Pretty cool. Jason Sehorn. We've had that card a few times. Kevin Turner. $1 Million Moment Checklist. Oh, man. Ooh. Pat Barnes. Another Bruce Smith. Nice. And Tom Knight. Michael Bates, Kevin Turner, Blitzkrieg Dan Marino, Ray Berry, Frank Sanders, Tony Brackens, and Carl Pickens. Okay, let's see if we can get in these last 3 packs the other 2 talent show. Holding my breath for it. No. Hoping yes. Terry Kirby. Eric Moulds. Play of the game for the 4th time. Cheryl Davis. Lou Groza. Ricky Williams, Joey Galloway, and Sean Jones. Two packs left. It's 6:05. We still got time. Chris Carter, John Mobley, Jim Druckenmiller rookies. Bruce Smith, $1 Million Moment. Eric Metcalf. Dwayne Rudd. Sam Madison. Okay, drum roll for the last pack of 1997 Flair Ultra Football. Natron Means. Warrick Dunn. Tiki Barber. Jim Backen. Marvin Harrison. Bam Morris. And Darrell Russell. Okay, nice. Oh, here we go. We're going to start with these. The 1996 Skybox Impact. Just because I really, really like those cards. I like the card stock. So we're going to go ahead and hit these bad boys. Got 5 packs. Warren Moon. Oh, already got a nice Brett Favre insert. Okay. Chris Sanders. Oh, look at that insert. Eddie George. Nice. Oh, there. Oh, look at that little poster. That's cool. I'm going to put that up in the office. Rodney Hampton. Oh, Danny Cannell. Eddie George again. Dave Brown. And we're back to the beginning. Nice. Nice. Okay, so got a few goodies here. Okay. I'll put those over there. We got a few more packs of these. There we go. Brian Mitchell. Yancey Thigpen. Jerome Woods. Quadri Ismail. Rogbig Ismail. Another little poster. Troy Drayton. Ooh, running back Emmitt Smith. Oh. Alex Molden. William Floyd. And Bam Morris. In the previous set we opened, we had Bam Morris when he played for the Ravens. Yeah, get those a little more right there. Okay. Nope. Marcus Coleman. Lance Johnstone. Terry Glenn. Anthony Miller. Oh, accelerators, Chris Sanders. Nice insert. Little poster again. Sean Boyd. Tight end. Jackie Harris. Tim Biakabatuka. Okay. Oh, Daryl Green insert. There we go. Emmitt Smith, another Super Bowl. Frank Sanders. Eric Schwann. Jeff Blake. Trent Dilfer, poster boy. Ooh, Ernest Biner. Let me double check something real quick. Willie McGinnis, Marvin Harrison, rookie. There we go. Nice rookie to get. Last pack of 1996 Skybox Impact. Let's hope we get a Mike Alstott. I'm hoping for it. Reggie White, Mark Carrier, Kajana Carter, Scott Mitchell, poster. Coates, Rick Meyer, Dave Meggett, and Bam Morris. No Mike Alstott. I'm sad. Okay, my little posters here, and the last 5 packs. 1997 Fleer. I don't remember these opening like this. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So. Don Beebe, Rodney Hampton, Keyshawn Johnson insert, Cordell Stewart $1 Million Moments, John Mobley, Ben Coates, ooh, checklist, looks cool, Rashawn Salam, Ricky Dudley, Ricky Williams, Jameer Miller, and another checklist. Okay, 1 down, 4 to go before we call this break, this opening to an end. Clyde Simmons, Ricky Prohl, Ray Caruth, we're throwing that in the trash. Carl Eller, $1 Million Moment. Kajana Carter. Tony Brackens. Yancey Thigpen. Clay Matthews. OJ McDuffie. Merton Hanks. Oh man, last time you heard that name. Michael Bates, nice little insert. And Nate Newton. Okay. 3 down. Or excuse me, 2 down, 3 to go. Anthony Miller. Ray Lewis. Nice. Mark Brunell insert. Jerry Rice. $1 million moment. Checklist. Eric Pegram. Kevin Williams. Joe Aska. Hardy Nickerson. Stanley Richard. Ooh, nice little something special insert. And Rob Moore. 2 more packs. And we are done. Hopefully we are able to hit some good stuff. So Merton Hanks. Daryl Gardner. Oh, Jonathan Ogden, rookie sensation. Glad I got that. Drew Bledsoe, $1 million moment. Jay Bellamy, something special insert. That guy. Aldo Greco. Gary Zimmerman. Chris Dolman. Jimmy Hitchcock. Chris Slade. And Andre Reed. Last pack coming up. Hopefully we will hit a Mike Alstott, or Warrick Dunn, or, Bruce Smith, John Elway, not a bad way to start, Chris Brown, Orlando Pace, insert rookie, I'll get that $1 million moment, Quinn Early, Quadri Ismail, Keith Jackson, Derek Holmes, Tony Banks, Michael Sinclair, Chad Bratsky, and Ray Farmer. And with that, we have finished opening all of the packs of cards that we had. That was over 100 packs of cards that we were able to knock out. I do think we did it pretty quick. I do also think that we hit some pretty good stuff. I was very happy to see Mike Alstott and Warrick Dunn and Bruce Smith come across my hands as I was opening those packs. I'm also pretty excited that we almost completed 4 different insert sets. But when you open 90 plus packs of cards from one product, you're probably going to get a lot of the cards you need for insert sets. And I'm going to put together some of these sets and figure out if I do want to send them off for grading. Speaking of grading, there is a complete set. I finally have a refractor set that I got all the cards in for, so I'll be sending those off, maybe with a few of these that we have here today. We opened up tonight, and we'll get that back probably here in about 15-20 days, and that will then be our February opening. Hopefully we'll be more on the ball moving forward in March, but in any case, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching all of these videos moving forward, and this is JCake, and I want to thank you for sharing part of your day with me.